It's time for another episode of Love, Marriage, and Other Shit. This is Big Hex, aka Califas, and I'm here with the beautiful wife,
Lisa.
Lisa. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
That is my name, short and simple.
So this episode is gonna be really interesting. So it's how to spot a cheater. 9 signs to look for.
Ooh,
Dun dun dun.
better not be in any of these signs.
Nah, I'm an Aquarius.
Okay. And I'm a Leo.
All right, so before we get into that, we're going to start something new. We will be replying and giving advice to people's issues and concerns. And the first one that we have, go ahead and read it, baby.
Right. So this one is married for 5 years and husband lied about a bachelor party.
Oh, damn. But I know I haven't even read it, but nowadays it seems like a lot of women don't want the guy to have a bachelor party.
Nowadays, did they ever?
Yeah, but I don't think they ever did, but they're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm getting married and that's tradition. That guy needs to have a bachelor party and a woman needs a bachelorette. But nowadays it seems like
They have it together.
yeah, cuz they're both fucking toxic and they can't do shit by themselves anymore. But that's just my opinion, but yeah, you could go ahead with that story.
So, advice number one, don't get married and you avoid all the bachelor and bachelorette issues.
There you go. Boom. Easy peasy.
All right. So, this is how the story goes. So, this may seem silly, but my feelings are still hurt. My husband's best friend called him tonight and asked him to be his best man at his wedding, which entails planning a bachelor's party. So, when he told me, we kind of joked like, haha, gonna get wild. Then my husband told me something that made me upset. To my surprise, said he went to a strip club at his own party. Now, here's the thing, I do not care that he went, but during the party, he lied about his whereabouts. Then, after the party, he lied. Then, over the past 5 years, in passing conversations here and there, he's continued to lie about it. I don't know why he decided tonight was a time to not lie, but it was. Honestly, I was pretty upset. I was angry. I feel like he's a big liar, McLiar face. But remember, I'm not angry at him going. It's not a big deal. I'm angry that he thought he needed to lie to me. I'm angry that he lied about it a lot. I'm angry that his brother and his best friend also flat out lied to me about it the night of and for years after, which makes no sense because I've never been the type to be upset over that stuff. He says he only lied because he knew it was crappy, and if the tables were turned, he'd be mad at me too. And he's apologized, which I haven't accepted yet, but I will, I think. Obviously, I'm not going to divorce him for this, but I still feel really shitty about it and upset. Also, big side note, if you're throwing a bachelor's party, I feel like if you're going to take the groom somewhere like a strip club, you need to vet that with the bride first. Do not do something that could intentionally cause issues, either uncomfortable or hurt feelings, or the need to lie about it down the road just because it's a bachelor's party.
So I think every woman would say that she wouldn't care if they had a bachelor party. I think she's lying right there. If the guy had to lie about it, it's for a fucking reason.
Yeah, and what's that?
Because he knew how she was going to get. So instead of dealing with the fight, hopefully the fight doesn't happen. If he get caught up like he did, then there's a fight now. But at least he avoided it for 5 years.
Wow.
He was on the street too. He had to fucking open his big mouth. Nice going. This fucking guy, man.
Well, good. Better now than later. Keep lying. What kind of a husband is that?
A good husband.
Okay.
So,
A good husband is one that lies. Right.
well, that's all I gotta say. Like if he had a lie about it, because if he had a lie about his bachelor party going to a strip club, then pretty sure that the wife, or at that time fiance, is not cool with it.
Did you say Beyonce or fiance?
Beyonce. I don't know. They sounded like fiance. Beyonce.
There's no V. It's fiance.
I don't care. Well, what do you think?
I mean, would you be okay with it? If I just said, hey, for my bachelorette party, I'm just going to go to strip clubs.
Well, no, I'm not okay with it. But tradition is broken already. Like 10 years, 20 years ago, then yeah, that's a thing that both of them did. Both went their separate ways and then they met up hung over at their wedding. But shit has changed. I know you wouldn't be cool with it.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
And that's honesty. You're welcome.
So there can be no ass shaking in my face?
No. Good thing we didn't have a wedding. See? Saved it.
We didn't have a wedding.
No, we didn't. Did you? I mean, did you have a wedding with someone else?
No. So what advice would you give this woman?
I mean,
5 years has passed. All is forgiven, right?
no.
Why not?
Not all is forgiven. But, I mean, in all honesty, I will say after 5 years, like at this point, you either just let it go and move on and keep going. I mean, you're already this far out, and if you're not going to get over it, like, I don't know that this would mean for a divorce, right? Like, it's kind of silly. It's before they were married. And I get it. Like, no girl wants to look stupid, like, in front of the friends. Everyone knows except me. But, I mean...
Those are some good friends. If they could keep up my life for 5 years, they got some good fucking...
I mean, they wouldn't come into my house anymore, but... Now I know who you will not be going out alone with.
That's some good fucking memory.
But, I mean, if he's come clean and, like, said it, you know, like...
Well, he didn't come clean. He fucked up.
Okay.
It came out.
I get it, but she knows now. And I would probably be pissed as hell too. I don't know that I would divorce her. Like, personally, I would just, like, if you're just gonna let it out, just give it all to me now. Like, just tell me everything before something else slips. We don't want that.
Yeah, 5 years is a long time. And over that, a divorce? No, I don't see it. Just like you said.
Yeah. I'd be mad. I mean, I'd be trying to kill you or something. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
But, you know.
I'd rather just get a divorce.
No divorce. I just would be like, all right, like just let it all out now. Like, I don't know that he would, because some would be afraid. Like, what is she going to do? What if she leaves me? Like, there's always that fear, but might as well come clean. Just let her know there's nothing else, and let the buddies or whoever has lied for him. Or
that the cover is blown.
Yeah.
The cover is blown. The eagle has landed, buddies.
I mean, yeah, because then they're gonna look stupid, like, you know, like just...
keep on lying for the next other 5 years.
Yeah, like I don't know.
But those are good friends.
I would be pissed for a while and then just, you know, move on.
All right, so pretty much our advice is move on. It's been 5 years. Fuck it, life goes on. Even if he got titties in his face.
Wow. You're making her feel so much better.
Now, to the real reason why we're doing this episode is how to spot a cheater. 9 signs to look out for. Now, let's see if we can help some people out. Open their eyes to spot a cheater before it's too late.
Well, let's see how many people we can help out.
Because getting cheated on while you're in love with someone is the worst.
Well, yeah, I don't know anyone that would like to get cheated on and not feel horrible about it.
Let's get down to the 9 signs. Number 1 is...
wildly improved appearance.
So what does that mean?
All of a sudden, they care about how they look, what people think, others... Right? Like, that's what that tells me.
Yeah. Like if you're a fodon guy and you don't dress up, and then out of nowhere you start dressing up and trying to fucking lose weight, you have a new book somewhere.
I mean, I'm trying to lose weight right now.
Yeah, but it's because of the quinceañera of our daughter. But if there's no plan, or like say there's no trip, like say we went to Miami, we try to lose weight, or there's something that just out of the blue that you want to lose weight, that means because you're trying to impress somebody.
What if I just happen to wake up that morning and be like, you know what? That's it. I'm not doing this no more. Like, I need to lose weight. I may not have another boo.
I don't know. Because to me, if your other starts eating right, going to the gym, buying new clothes, then trying to look as attractive as possible, to me, there's a new boo or a boo boo.
Well, I think I would agree. Like, maybe if they're doing it without you or all the times that don't include you, but I don't know. Like, I agree and I disagree. I do see that point. Like, yes, you're right. Like, what's all of a sudden changed? You know, been together and all of a sudden you lose like all this pounds and you're looking great, and you know, but then at the same time, like, if we're doing it together with me, like, I'm not going to assume that like we're doing it now. Like you said, for a reason. Okay, now if they're doing it, like they're looking like that and smelling all good and the makeup and the hair and everything.
Yeah, out of nowhere. It's
Every
because
time
for a
without you,
reason.
maybe I may
See,
question
I
that.
just boom. You can't go against that. Like also like if your other suddenly decided to dress good for work, and they never dress good for work, and now they're trying to look good, they're trying to smell all good and everything, there has to be the boo in fucking work. Like me at work, I wear my crappiest fucking pants, my fucking and my shirts, and I stay that way. I don't give a fuck. But then when I started wearing my
You
nice
better.
jeans and my nice polos and everything, then you're gonna be like, what's up? Like you have told me. I think it was like for 2 weeks straight that I had to go dressed up for work, and you're like, why are you wearing those pants, or why are you wearing that shirt? And I was like, dude, I told you that I
No,
had to stop the what are those called?
no. What I said is, why you all dressed up for? You're just going to work.
What are the stockholders?
I don't know.
Like
The investors.
yeah, the investors. They were there at the building for 2 weeks straight, and that's the reason why we had to be dressed up for 2 weeks. And you're like over here on the third day, like, okay, why you smelling good?
That was your excuse. Come up with a better one next time.
But see, like out of nowhere, like you notice, and I'm pretty sure when somebody's dressing up and looking all good, people notice right away.
Yeah, probably.
Another big sign, and this is for the guys, look out for your women's hair. If she out of nowhere starts looking all fancy hair and all that bullshit, is because she's trying to impress somebody. If she's always going with the ponytail and she don't give a fuck, and then out of nowhere it looks like she's coming out in a fucking beauty pageant, watch out.
What if she's just interested in your hairstyle? You do.
Bullshit.
And you
No fucking way.
Dang it. I tried.
You have any examples?
No. Not really.
All right, so number 2, secretive phone use. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, this is huge. Especially now, like, nobody can live without their phone, but yeah, I would say this is a sign. Like, we in our family, like even just the kids, like couple, whatever, we all have our passwords. We get into our phones, like we look at stuff, should be nothing. But then if it's like, don't get my phone, like, don't look at it, or I changed the password, nobody has it, like I'd be suspicious. I'd be like, what the hell happened? What changed all of a sudden?
Hell yeah. I think this one is the most obvious one. Just like you said, if your other is hiding her phone from you, and if they're always switching apps while you take a peek, or they just change their password to their phone or apps or whatever when you had the password before, something is up.
Or they're deleting everything, messages.
Okay, well, that's I gotta defend that. I
No.
I
Absolutely not.
on my messages, I clean my messages because I can't have so much clutter. Some people are just like that. Even with emails, my personal emails, I keep that shit clean. Not the one that's all the bullshit junk mail, whatever the fuck it's called now. That one, fuck, it's too much to be going through. But my personal emails, I keep that clean. I just hate, just like with my messages, I don't like to have shit that's over 30 days or even 10 days. Or if I see a lot of messages, I'll just start deleting them if I don't need them.
That's
Well,
a sign. Just
whatever.
kidding.
So about deleting messages, maybe the person's like that. But if they're not and out of nowhere, but see, that's the thing. I've always been like that. But let's just say you're not like that. You have fucking messages from fucking 2 years ago. And if I suddenly check your phone and then you only have messages for the past 30 minutes, something's up.
I mean, I really do have messages from yours. They're just so bad. That's so bad. Like, I do need to start deleting. It'll be like, oh, wow. Dang. So how am I ever going to clean my phone now?
You can't because something's up.
So now I have to keep it there. What the hell? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing, but eventually, like, I got to start deleting some of that stuff. It's probably what kills my battery all the time.
Yep.
It's a big one. Like I said, everything just depends. Like, I know I had a friend that was with someone, and man, that phone, whether they were in the bathroom, the shower, no matter what happened, that phone could not be left. Like, if I was that person's significant other, like, we'd probably be done now. Like, if you love your phone that much, then you do not need me, because I'd be thinking all kinds of stuff. It'd probably be driving me crazy. I don't know.
That person was hiding something.
For sure. I think.
I still say if you grab her or his phone without you telling them and they're all over you like a fat boy on cake, they're hiding something. If you have his phone or her phone and they're right on you, it's because they're making sure that you're not going to that app or checking that messages. Because I say phones have made it so easy to cheat. And I think people are just fucking paranoid about it too. I think they grab that phone, try to look for something. I think people are just trying to catch people red-handed. I have a feeling like everybody's fucking paranoid now.
But why paranoid if you're not doing anything wrong? You're not like if I grab your phone all of a sudden because I want to look through it. You mean, why should you be paranoid?
I'm not paranoid, but the first thing that you do is go check my messages, which that is paranoid. That's paranoia. So I don't know what the fuck it's called.
So, like, our daughter always tells us, are you playing the read your messages game?
And my wife, she's number one all the time.
Really? Okay, that's a lie.
But that's the truth. Like, I feel like if somebody's on your ass because you have their phone, they're hiding something. But also, if the first thing you do when you grab the other person's phone is go check their social media and their messages, you're looking for something. So you're just paranoid. And I think that's wrong too. That's just poison.
I really don't care. To be honest, I don't care.
I'm not hiding anything. You could go. I never go through your social media.
Keep it that way.
Oh, yeah. Well, why did he change the passwords?
Because I needed something easier to remember. Too many passwords now for everything.
Yeah. If your other switched that password, they're hiding something. Cheater.
All the red flags there.
So to number 3, sex life has changed. This will happen once you're with your other for years. Sex will drop eventually. That's common. Sex is not going to be how when you were first going out with them the first month compared to like 5 years later. Eventually it does slow down. But I'm talking about a sudden change, because when you first go out with somebody, say the first year, and then you go and trace it down to 5 years, the sex slows down. But it just doesn't stop out of nowhere. Now we're talking about sex life has changed to catch a cheater is because out of nowhere they're just stopping having sex with you because they're having it somewhere else.
Yeah, I am going to agree with that.
Either there's two ways. So there's two ways on this. Either they stop having sex with you or they just completely start having a lot of sex with you. So that way you don't look into it. Because if sex just totally stops, then it'll be like, oh shit, that person's cheating. But if I'm getting a lot of sex, I ain't even gonna think about it. Like, oh shit, she's just probably fucking really horny. Like, whoopee for me. But that motherfucker's never gonna think, like, oh man, she's fucking cheating on me. That's probably why she's fucking on me 24/7 now.
Is that what you would think or not think?
Fuck, I don't know. That's hard. That's really hard. Because guys, we live for sex.
Wow.
We're easy.
You guys are, huh? Easy.
Yeah, we're easy.
I mean, like you said, eventually it changes. And I think that's just like throughout the years or like what they call like, married life or whatnot. And for some people, it doesn't. It may kind of last even longer, but
It catches on though.
yeah, eventually. But to completely just like absolutely zero, like zip, nada.
So keep your eyes open for sex changes dramatically. Like I'm saying dramatically from one day to the other. Because if you see like there's no more sex when you used to have it 4 times a week down to 1 a month, cheater. Cheater.
All over, huh? All the signs everywhere.
Yep. So now to number 4.
Their friends seem weird.
Everybody has weird friends. What do you mean? Your friends are fucking weird.
Really?
So no,
they're
I'm
not.
just joking.
Oh, I hope they're all listening to you right now. They're gonna get you. I don't know. I think like this one, I see it like maybe they know. Like some of your friends may know. Maybe your best friend knows. And then again, like that story in the beginning, like we look stupid. I don't know, because then they know something that you don't, or they have to help hide it or cover it. I don't know. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, are they gonna act normal? Or are they not? Like try to avoid it? Like, no, I don't want her to ask me. I don't want,
True. And that never fails though. When you're getting cheated on, you're always the last one to find out. Even your friends usually know since the beginning, which kind of sucks. But then what does a friend do though? Because there has been a lot of times that I've, seen and witnessed and even heard from where the friend goes up to the person and tells them that their other is cheating and they stop being friends with that person. So it pretty much puts people in a pickle.
Yeah, it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Are you being a good friend by telling them? Or are you being a good friend by just staying out of it? Like, there's always that, like, what do you do? What is the right thing?
So yeah, keep an eye out on that. So let's just say, for example, their friends are cool with you, and then from one day to the other, they're always trying to avoid you and not trying to be around you. Why? Because they just don't want to lie to your face, or because they don't know how to act, or they're just acting extra friendly. So that way you don't open your eyes to whatever happened.
Assume or think anything.
Just like with that sex part. Keep an eye out when they dramatically change. But I think this one it's kind of hard to notice.
I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, I'm trying to think, like, being that friend position. Like, you almost want to do what you think you would want them to do for you. Like, but it's just so hard because some people get caught where they, their friends mean everything to them. And then you might say something. And then what if they still stay together after all of that? And then you just become the bad guy, Like, it's just, I don't know.
Say hello to the bad guy, man.
Yeah.
All right. So keep an eye out when their friends start acting weird. On to number 5, random expenses. Big time. That's easy. Cheating ain't cheap.
I wouldn't know. I don't know. It's not. Why?
Because you got to pay for hotel rooms, travel, dinners, hush money. Sorry.
You're paying people to be quiet.
Extra drinks, gifts. So if you do notice random changes, like on their bank accounts, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do share bank accounts, but I'm pretty sure somebody's not going to be that stupid to go ahead and use that fucking card for that type of expense.
I mean, you would think, right? But also, or maybe they just start taking out money. So they're spending cash so nobody can see what they're spending on. Like, why are you taking out 200? Why like so many, I don't know, patterns like of taking out if it's not the norm for you to do.
So yeah, if you start noticing more, like if you start noticing that at lunch it's more expensive and I don't know where there's more drinks and all this bullshit, I think it's time for that conversation. Threesome.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is a red flag for sure. If you share an account, right? Like if you don't, well, like I don't know how much you'd really see what's on the account, but if you do and it's just the patterns start becoming different, nothing's on there, only cash taken out, like more money spent, like I don't know, right? Those would definitely be red flags.
And also, sorry that I have to put a lot of people out there, but cheaters always pay with cash. If you see a lot of withdrawals, it's because they're probably cheating or they just like throwing cash at strippers.
So they're still doing something wrong.
But like that woman said, she don't care if he goes to strip clubs. Boom. That's a keeper.
For the bachelor party, not for your normal hangout.
She didn't say that.
Okay, well, you know what she meant.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, if you see random expenses out of nowhere, then you gotta keep an eye out.
Or maybe the bill's like way too big. Like, really? You went by yourself to lunch? It's $60.
Hey, maybe I wanted something fancy.
Okay, not gonna happen. Just saying that may be a red flag.
Hey, sometimes people go to lunch together.
Yeah, if there's more people. Or hey, like I went with so and so and I paid. Like, but if you're saying no one by myself.
Well, if it's out of the blue, then I don't think it should be a red flag. Let's just say like, hey, we all went in a group and my homie forgot his fucking wallet or something. I got him.
Not my problem. So then he don't eat. Because wife is gonna think something at home.
I know, right? But see, I'm like one-offs like that. I don't think it should be a red flag. But if it's constant, like every week, then yeah, you got your ass a fucking cheater. Go to Murray. I am not the father. To number 6, sudden moodiness. I think this one's hard to like know because women are really just always fucking moody.
You better take that back right now. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one because I don't know. I mean, unless they're like maybe towards you, like being annoyed by you, I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is, well, it's kind of hard, but also kind of easy. Like, let's just say, for example, a lot of people cheat because they're mad at their other or just because they're not attracted. And when you're attracted to somebody, you usually laugh at their stupid jokes. And I don't know where your other's not laughing at your stupid jokes anymore. It's because she's laughing at somebody else's stupid jokes.
Or maybe they've heard the stupid jokes 1,000 times. So at the 1,001, doesn't have to be funny anymore.
At least crack a fucking smile.
Oh my God.
Or if they're like getting mad at you for any little fucking reason now, I think that's a big sign. If that person usually doesn't get mad and now I don't know where she's getting mad at you or he's getting mad at you for any fucking reason, is because you're probably just annoying them like crazy now.
So you better laugh at everything I say. Funny or not. Oh my.
Like if they're not laughing at your jokes, or they're not flirting with you anymore, or no more ass grabs, something is up. When they're like bipolar, something is up. Cheating, cheating, cheating. So to number 7, you don't know what they do all day.
I mean, nowadays with these phones, we as the parents, not just couples, like we get tracked all day long, all the time that we're not here. Like, I mean, who doesn't know what their other is doing?
Yep.
But I mean, there may be people out there who just don't, like, I don't know, they're supposed to be working. Are they?
Well, this one sounds really toxic. You don't know what they do all day. So you have to know what I'm doing all day. Kind of creepy.
I know, like, okay, I don't think literally that's what they mean. I think it's more like if things change.
Well, like when I go out and eat for lunch with, my friends, you always ask me, with who? You want to know everything. You want to know what I had to eat, what I had to drink, how many napkins I used.
How many bites did it take you to finish that burger? That's just a typical woman. We just know a lot more details. I'm thinking more like if there's a change again in routine or what happens. Like, for example, all of a sudden they're getting home super late all the time. Or I don't know, like they just never have an answer. You just never know, like, what the heck, where you go or lunch or like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think a great indicator is being late all the time. And just coming up with some lame ass excuses. Like your tire is flat once a week.
Okay. I mean, once a week. I don't know. I just, maybe, you did in the beginning know, like, where they were, where they like to be, what they eat. And now it's just all completely changed and you just never know. And it's always something new and excuses for everything. Like, I would assume something's up for sure.
Oh yeah, big time. If they're, coming home late from work constantly and with some fake ass excuses, they're being unfaithful. So number 8,
Wants to know where you are.
turn it around, huh?
I think that's just so they know, like, how much time they have cheating. Like, where are you? What time are you going to get home? Like, how long before you get, like, I don't know, right? Like, that's what I would think.
They're like, hey, oh, you're in the mall? Oh, okay. How long are you gonna be home? An hour. Oh, okay. So pretty much I have 1 hour to fuck around.
Like, they don't really care where the hell you are. You could have been like, hey, I jumped on a plane to New York or something. And they're just like, okay, great. When will you be back home? In 3 days?
Yeah, so if they want to know exactly where you at or what time you're gonna come home, and like it's because they're doing something that you shouldn't know. So watch out. That's another big sign. If out of nowhere they start asking you all these fucking questions like, hey, oh, you're in the mall? Oh, okay. You gonna be shopping for long? Yeah, okay. For how long? Or like, oh, I'm watching a movie. Oh yeah, for how long?
I mean, most of the time you think, right? Like 2-hour movie. But anyways.
Yeah, so if they start asking you, you're doing something, they want to know where you're at all the time and always asking you what time you come home. It's because for a fucking reason you got your ass a fucking cheater. Number 9.
Insults you out of nowhere.
The fuck you talking about? So,
Huh.
screaming at you for no reason or insulting you when you do things is a sure sign of cheating. Listen to your gut. Listen to your friends. Listen to your family. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you don't see it. But when you're in the outside looking in, you see shit. Because love makes you blind. Isn't that famous saying?
Love is blind.
Whatever. I was close. So if you see it, please tell your friend or family member so that way you're not that asshole that never said anything. Because if that person starts being just mean towards you, it's because for a reason, because they already got a new boo. Got a new boo boo.
Just like we've shared in other episodes where it's just the respect thing, like overall, like regardless of the cheating or not, if they're insulting, then maybe you don't need to be with them, right? But if, again, I think all of these signs, it doesn't apply to everything and everyone 100%. I just think if it's a change, right? Like a change in their pattern or their normal like day-to-day life or drastic changes, then yes, like
Cheater.
watch the signs, go with your gut. More than likely you're right.
But,
No buts.
if you see all 9 signs, fucking just run away.
Just run.
So that's all your 9 signs to look out for a cheater. Sorry, guys, or sorry, girls, if we just fucked up your relationships. And you're welcome to other people that we saved. But before we finish this episode, big question. So the biggest question is tell or don't tell. Let's just say a friend. And you kind of know that you kind of see the signs that they're cheating. What do you tell a friend?
I don't know. That's what I was just saying. Like, you're put in a predicament where you're just like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You're being a good friend by telling them. And hopefully they listen, because if they don't and they stay with them, then it just makes you look stupid, right? Like, you're just butting into someone's stuff. Or being a good friend by just staying out of it. Like, hey, it's none of my business. Like, they need to figure it out. But
I just said friend. Didn't say a good friend. Just a friend.
I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't.
I don't know. It's a tough one. Like, if it was me, if it was my relationship, like, I would want my friend to tell me.
Well, yeah, it always happens, but like you said, people lose friendships over this shit.
Yep.
Because they're like, oh no, I love him. All right. How about a close friend? Would he tell a close friend?
I don't know. I'm stuck. Like, I guess unless I'm in that position.
I would say yes. If it's a close friend, I would.
But then what happens if they stay with him?
Fuck it. I did my my good deed for the year.
Your good friend part.
Yeah, I'm going to heaven after that shit. How about this one? A close friend with a happy family.
See,
because now you have a chance to break up that fucking
I
family.
know.
Would you keep your mouth shut? I think I would. If it's a close friend and their kind of relationship is like, kind of I would definitely tell them. But with a happy ass family and awesome kids and everything, it would be fucking really hard to say something. Because now you're breaking up the fucking family. And let's just say the kids call you uncle. That's going to be hard. That's really hard.
Yeah, it is. And I just keep going back to the same thing. Like, I don't
know.
know.
I need a yes or no. All these damn fucking questions you just said, I don't know.
No. I'm not saying yes or no. Like you said, maybe it depends on the situation, me being in it. I'm going to say I would lean more in my close friends. I would tell them I would tell them what I would want to be told if they knew. But like you said, that happy family, like, wow, like, I don't know if you want to be the one to ruin that. Like, it's just hard.
How about a cousin? Would tell a cousin.
Probably.
I probably will tell a cousin. But isn't that how families stop talking?
Yeah, just like friends.
I think I could tell a cousin. Well, I guess now it just depends what type of fucking cousin it were. I'm close to that cousin or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Because what if like their other lies and convinces them that there's nothing, and then
you're fucked. Yeah. You guys ain't cousins.
Now
no
you
more.
aren't the liar. Now you're the liar.
How about this one? Brother, sister.
Of course.
You would tell your brother or your sister?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
What if they have a happy ass family? You're breaking it up.
Dude, you're messing with my sister and my brother. Like,
But what if you're the reason why I cheated? Because I cheated on your sister with you.
Okay, now you're just being stupid. All right, I'm done with the questions.
Yeah, I would definitely tell my brother. And if I had a sister, yeah, I probably wouldn't even tell her. I'd just whoop his ass and then fucking tell her later the reason why I whooped his ass.
I believe you. Yeah, you would.
All right, last question. Would he tell your mom or your dad? Dun, dun, dun.
At this age and stage in my life, yes, I would. I think.
So if your mom had a side boo, you would go and tell your dad?
Probably.
Same the other way, you would tell your mom?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that break their hearts?
You're messing with my mom and my dad. Either way.
That's a hard one.
So you wouldn't tell your mom?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
whoop his ass.
And then tell her what?
Then I'll tell her the reason why I whooped his ass.
See, you don't want nobody hurting them because that's your mom and your dad. Like, that's your family. Like, anybody who messes with my family or hurts them, like, I'm just not okay with. And I don't care who it is.
Yeah, but I had you thinking there, though.
Because it's hard. It's a tough situation because you don't know how people are going to react. Like, what could happen? Like, I think about my parents' health right now. So it's just different. If I was younger, I mean, not that I didn't care about their health, but now, we're older. We think more like we don't want nobody getting sick. But it's like, no, like, that's not okay. It's not okay.
Yeah, no, I get you. But yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the episode. So let me just go over that really quick. Number 1, widely improve the parents. If you notice something, cheating. Secretive phone use, big cheating. Sex life has changed, cheating. Their friends seem weird, cheating. Random expenses, cheating. Sudden moodiness, cheating.
I don't know.
Cheating. If you don't know what they are doing all day, you're just being fucking toxic. Wants to know where you are, cheating. Insults you out of nowhere, anger issues. Just still fucking walk away and maybe cheating. So hopefully you like this episode of how to spot a cheater. 9 signs to look out for. So if you liked it, go ahead and share it to other people that might need help. And we'll see you on the next episode. So peace.
Peace.